Mason posting up now against Nick Anderson. Horace Grant with a rebound. Score is tied at 9, 6.5 to go in the opening period, and Horace Grant has hit from the perimeter and from the field. Tied at 11. Penny Hardaway, contact with a screen. They get it out to Grant, shooting over Oakley, and Grant is 2 for 2 from the perimeter. And the Magic lead, take a 2-point lead. Here's the trap, little three-quarter trap. And Mason helps brings it across. Grant, though, however, knocks the pass away. And here comes the 2-on-1, and Hardaway from Dennis Scott. And it's a 19-15 games. Hubert Davis, who had been the starter at shooting guard before he got hurt, and then John Starks came back in. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Horace Grant fouled as he gets the basket. Knicks to within 4 points. So the Knicks are on a 6-0 run of their own. Here is Grant wide open at the foul line, passed up the shot, and Bowie hits his second since coming in.
To come back and necessarily have a great game tonight. He'll get back into the game and he'll get into some.
Grant makes both free throws. 36 go back to work down by 8.
And the Magic are making this a pace game. They're trapping, making the Knicks work hard as they did there.
And Grant from Bowie lays it in, and a foul as well, and taking advantage of the Knicks.
Here they trap and actually steal the ball. Watch this touch pass. Bowie back quickly, easy basket. Picks otherwise going back, and there's a good chance that he could be even here in New York.
He's here as well.
He used to be.
Let's not forget Chuck. No, Chuck. They flock to you when you come onto the floor. I've seen it. Grant with a high arcing shot over Patrick Ewing. I'll tell you that.
Lane to open up for the big guys, Mason and Oakley, and they're making the Magic pay.
Stark spinning his way in, has a rejected by Horace Grant. And here's Stafford again here in the third. Mason misses the reverse layup with a fine move to the baseline. Here's Horace Grant over Ewing, and that's the second time tonight Grant has had an arc one high.
Over that time, not very good odds.
Harper takes an ill-advised shot, and here's a looper to Hardaway. Starks is back with him. Here's Grant filling the lane, lays it in. Horace Grant from Penny Hardaway, and the Magic no factor tonight for the New York Knicks, knowing he doesn't have to face Shaquille O'Neal, but Ewing is not there. Grant hits, and the Knicks want a timeout. As
got rebounding the basketball in the paint. Quick, long outlet to Penny Hardaway, who stops, catches, starts to work back in the lane, catches Horace Grant coming to the outside. Grant makes a tough shot there, off balance, and makes it. Here, watch this pass. Nicely done. Puts it on the floor so Grant can pick it up rather than trying to make it where it could be deflected.
Contact with a runner. Batted out by the Knicks to Anderson. Double team on Anderson. Here's Grant, and he hits. Horace Grant continues his sizzling shooting from the field. Shaw with 10 on the shot clock. Grant wide open. Scott in the corner. Hits the three. That's his 5th of the game. Hardaway back in the game. So all the cast of characters back in. Pick and roll. Horace Grant, good pass inside to Hardaway. Great pass from Horace Grant, and it's 85-73 Orlando.
Be aware they're coming to get you right now. Get rid of the ball. Back to you.
All right, Kevin, thank you very much. Horace Grant hits from the perimeter. Grant now with 23 points on the road. That's a franchise record that they've got already with 5. They have indeed gotten better away from home in the second half of this year. Here's Grant again, and he hits again. A 2-point shot by Horace Grant.
Rebounding part of that sequence, and came up with a little bit of a bad back, but doesn't look like it right there.
Tipped away, loose ball. Anderson saves it. Here's Grant. Boy, Grant is out of sight, shooting from the field. He unfortunately
gets the ball back with some chance to use some more time on the clock.
Here is Scott to Grant. Reverse layup is good. Grant now with a season's high of 29 points. Shaquille O'Neal, and winning going away over the New York Knicks. Well, if Horace Grant could only shoot lately, Horace, you got to get out of that shooting slump and really start to find the rim a little bit, huh?
Well, I felt it tonight. It seems like I was shooting the ball in the ocean.
13 for 19 and a season's high 29 points. But I want to ask you first off, how satisfying a win is this without Shaq against the Knicks on the road where you've now won 6 in a row?
Well, I like to say that, our sympathy goes out to Shaq and his family. And, it's a very satisfying win. It just shows you what type of character that this team has.
The challenge of playing in a game like this when you, in fact, don't have Shaquille O'Neal. Well, you did it for 26 games early in the year, and now you had to do it again. Did you pick up on that rhythm? Did you talk about it, think about it?
Well, we talked about it. We talked about it that we went like 17-4, 17-5 without Shaq, and, we knew that every guy on the floor had to step up, and we did it.
What about your health situation? That's always a question that people will say into the playoffs. How are you physically as you get set for the stretch run and then the postseason?
Well, other than my wrist, I'm fine. It got a little sore tonight for shooting 19 shots, but I'm okay.
Yeah, you looked all great. We're going to take a look at some of your shooting. You have been on an incredible tear. You're shooting like 58% in the last 6 games and picking up the slack the way you did tonight in this game. But don't you love to hear people talk about you guys against Chicago? I know that when you the look on your face when you heard John talk about the Bulls, you want all the attention on them getting the 70 wins. Quietly, you like to sneak up, wouldn't you?
Well, it's great being the underdog, and all the attention is on the Bulls right now, and it feels great.
You ought to go back and look at this tape because you made 2 shots tonight when you had a very high-arcing shot. And over the years, I've watched you. When you have that arc, a lot of times you hit a lot of shots. You consciously know you do that?
No, not at all. Patrick was coming at me, and he's 7 foot, so I had to get the ball over his hand. So I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to look at this film.
Take a look and try it. Fool around with it.
Always take Chuck's advice. You feel you're all peaking at the right time now, the way you've played since the break.
We're starting to get in our groove right now, and we're playing great defense. And as Chuck knows, that defense wins championships, and we've been playing that of lately.
Practice that shooting, Horace, really.
I will. I'm struggling right now.
Horace Grant shooting the lights out at 13 for 19 and a season high 29. We'll be